Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Dave Yeager gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone. Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Logan shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
No good from Gasol.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. The defense stood tall there.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Randolph is screen. Off the screen and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Freak. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 45 points per, almost 6.5 steals and 5 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Gasol, screen on Hart. Conley, the pass to Gasol. And the wide open shot from Green. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Conley. Lets it go from 14. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Conley.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And now, let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boys. 5th on the list, Tony Allen.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your 2 guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Now, Freak. Jeff Green missing from long range. And a wide open look for Freak. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game. To the middle, the 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Rockets leading by 6. Harden kicks to Hill. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now here is Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And that one's good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
In the corner, Harden. There's a screen by Modiunas. Ariza kicks to Freak. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Gasol. Memphis has gone 0-2 from DP. Conley against Ariza. They double-team Conley. Right side, Green. Shoots from the line, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And that's 12 points for Marc Gasol. Modiunas' shot is good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Some changes for Memphis. Wright comes in for Zach Randolph. Changes. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Gasol. Randolph comes in for Brandon Wright. And it's Green in for James Johnson. And so in the game for the Rockets. Logan, he's in at the point. Hill is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Brewer. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Allen side. Jeff Green on the wing. Shot misses. And Houston the other way now. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
You know, they've played well enough to win. To be honest with you, I just felt like their defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have. Wow, this game just a commanding performance for Free. He's got 16 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times the game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Rockets leading by 5. Kicks it to Ariza. It's Freak, top of the key. That one wide left. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Dallenberg up top. Feeds to Allen. Outside Conley. Here's Randolph. And it's Freak with the rebound. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City.
Kevin, I know they feel terrible about how it turned out. I mean, the game was really going as expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark, you summed it up right there. It was a shocking turn of events. Momentum, though, can do that to you. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you hear?
Well, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He had 40 points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open teammates. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control. That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Conley.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Look at James Harden. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 15 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And stolen by Freak. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Marc Gasol is checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Conley, and he comes off the screen to the jump shot. Conley's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
So it's the Rockets now after the Marc Gasol. Brewer is just a freak. Oh, good with the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. From deep, Green, and that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. He's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Ariza outside. Harden kicks the free. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Capella, and he drops him. Layup off the glass. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Checked in for Memphis. Give it up. In the first half.
All right, Memphis, you got. All right, Memphis, you got your grits.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Conley and Allen in the backcourt. Green is the 3 with Zivo at the 4. And it's Gasol at the 7. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Rockets. Conley with it. There's the dish to Gasol. And it's Freak with the rebound. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more power on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Freak missing. The Grizzlies have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Gasol with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Randolph passes to Allen. Outside Conley. Here's Gasol. Again, the miss by Gasol.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Leaves it issues to Montiunas. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Rockets lead by 10. The Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Allen. Memphis moving their ball around. A nice shot by Gasol.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points coming in bunches. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
It's stolen by Hill. Here's Logan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Zach Randolph. Averaging about 16 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Memphis. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Brewers checked in. Randolph a screen on Ariza. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 8.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Picked by Randolph. Conley kicks to Allen. Outside, Green. The 11-footer. Out to Conley. Dallenberg passes to Conley. Dishes it to Dallenberg. Pass to Randolph. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6. Rockets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Count the bucket. Freaks got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind blocking. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Rockets leading by 15, and so in the game for the Rockets. Logan, he's in at point guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Monty Eunice, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard. To the inside, here's Gasol, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, he'll shoot 2. It's on Monty Eunice.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
Mike Conley's checked in for Hansbrough. Green dishes to Conley. He feeds it to Johnson. Gasol gets to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 6 points for Conley.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Monty Eunice has the open look. Good on the triple.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Randolph's shot is good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Rejected by Gasol.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The first one falls. Allen's checked in for Johnson. Hill, he's checked in for Houston. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Allen left side. Back to Conley. The 3. The Rockets pull it in. Monty Eunice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Logan. Oh, good on the triple.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
Out to Conley. Inside. Looks for Randolph. Gets it to him. And the Grizzlies check down 2 more.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Freak with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Logan. Another miss by Houston.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Nice shot by Randolph.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Harden the pass to Logan. Shoots a three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his third assist on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 15. And here is Conley. He kicks it to Gasol. And here's Green outside. And yes, sir, that one drops.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Rockets leading by 12. Freak dishes to Moniunas. To the middle. And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Stolen by Allen. Now Conley. Here's Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets leading by 12. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Freak missing. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Allen. He dishes it to Green. Gasol. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And he just leaves the beat in the dust and explodes to the basket.
Oh, you're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And it's good.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Conley kicks to Allen. Randolph passes to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Hill, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Rockets lead by 12. Conley with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Gasol, wide open. He fires. Off target with the open look. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harden dishes to Freak. That's good. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hill sets the screen for Harden. Jumper off the screen on the wing. Hill, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gasol kicks to Randolph. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
At the elbow, Randolph fires from 14. It falls for Vincent, number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
Their superior ball handling won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Freak's got 44.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out to the side. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing team.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
I think I was just trying my hardest to fake out through. A lot of times you can go through the motions and stuff, but if you work hard to sell a face, you don't move space like I was able to. I can make a living in Hollywood with my skills. You know what I'm saying?
Albeit grudgingly, I will admit tonight you were the master puppeteer.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for the...
LA will always be a Laker town.
You guys are very hard to work with.
Your points of emphasis are very, very important.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we break down the Christmas Day matchup. It also gives you some insight on getting creative in My Team. We chat with Ernie of the 2K Studio Show, plus...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games, they can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And Kenny, tonight we have two of the more veteran rosters in the league competing. Obviously, A lot of experience out there on the floor. What kind of game do you think we'll see with all these vets?
Well, with vets, you're going to see good floor spacing, guys who take care of the basketball, and they're going to get back on the defensive end. You don't have to coach guys like that. You just let them go. You're going to be doing all the little things that make the big difference in winning and losing.
You're right, Kenny, because both teams have seen everything. No one's getting fooled out there, Ernie. Comes down to who can make the big shots.
With the tip-off approaching, it's time to go courtside, and Kevin Harlan.
Here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs are back home for the next one. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the wins tonight, sir.
And when I look at San Antonio, they've stumbled a little bit here at the beginning of the season. A disappointing start for one of the NBA's truly great teams.
Well, we thought they were going to be a great team, but early season results have me wondering what kind of team they're going to be. Great, certainly not in the equation now.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Kelly Olynyk is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills. And it's Kobe in at the 2 spot. And it's Freak missing. Houston on D. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on this play, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Now Kobe, Trevor Ariza missing from long range. And Bryant kicks to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. That's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here's Logan. Up and in on the win.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dishes it to Olynyk. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Logan. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Get plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them into some rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to yourself. You've got to show some discipline.
Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Leonard. The Rockets pull it in. They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
And they win their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Aldridge a screen. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Mills. The Rockets pull it in. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Harden on the wing. Down low. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Freak.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Olynyk. Hits it from 3-point range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Freak with it. Leonard picks him up. Juanita's kicks to Freak. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And let's see some of the numbers focus here on Kobe Bryant. His last 10 games, he's putting up 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now, here's Olynyk. He's guarded by Hill. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Mills passes to Alton. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. Hill dishes to Freak, and he goes in for the tie.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Ariza. San Antonio also making some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Olynyk. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Anderson in for Patty Mills. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Freak. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's West. 14 points from him the last game against Milwaukee. Leonard, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The 11-footer, that one a tad off onto the right, but drops in for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Logan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Anderson kicks it to West. He feeds it to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
Just doing the job on the back end.
Sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for free. He's changing it up here. Rockets leading by 3. Logan in at point guard. Trevor Ariza out there with Monty. Then there's Brewer. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Logan. And a jam by Monty.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Grizzlies, boy, he was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover on that guy. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
What a play there. The hoops, just the arm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim. Knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Now, here's Ariza. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard going down on you like that. Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now, here's Leonard. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Here's Logan.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now here's Mills. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Aldridge is sprinting. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Kobe. Leonard, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that move.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Freak, number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Outside Leonard. And rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging 41 points, almost 5.5 steals, and 5 assists. With him, you get so much, but his ability to lead the way with his scoring, probably his best attribute.
An offensive powerhouse. He can just beat you in so many ways. Got to give it up for him. Much love.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
Let's take a moment now, Kevin, to see how the Spurs are doing in the NBA statisticals currently. 7th in steals, 12th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Logan. A 3 from Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Mills. Following the miss by Freak, here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 10.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Mills. He has 5. And the basket by Olynyk.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Here's Harden on the wing. Guarded by Green. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. And it's off the back rim. No good. Houston leading by 14. Harden kicks to Freak. Fires the 3. And that is good. Freak's got 27.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
That is good. 9 points for Kelly Olynyk.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And that one's good. 3.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Leonard, the pass to Green. It's tipped. And Olynyk kicks to Aldridge. Takes it from 10. That's good. Aldridge has got his second basket.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
In the corner, Harden with one on the clock. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so,
well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-on-ones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for free. He has 29 points and 3 steals. He's carrying them right now. He scored over half of their points.
It's a one-man show.
Here's Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and there's Bryant, and it's Mills in at the 1. Now here's Mills. Harden missing his last shot. They get it back. They shoot again, and the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs. Harden dishes to Freak. Down low, Hill. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Rockets lead by 17. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got his third bucket of the night.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Houston with it. Here's Logan. That's good from 17 feet away. Freak's got 31.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Five on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Olynyk is checked in for West. Aldridge comes in for Boris Diaw. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Mills in for Anderson. Green kicks to Aldridge. The baseline jumper goes down. Aldridge has got 8.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Freak with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Logan. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Mills can't hit. Rockets leading by 11. Harden the pass to Logan. Tries a three, and that one's good. Freak's got 36.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good from Freak. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Spurs trail by 14. Mills with it. 7 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Aldridge a screen. Off the pick. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Aldridge has got 8 points in the quarter.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Monteunus' shot is good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And so it's Houston with it. Logan, he's in at point guard. Kent Bazemore is out there at Monteunus. And there's Hill, and it's Harden in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Spurs trail by 16. Here's Mills to the inside. Out to Kobe. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by West. And it's 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Now here's Mills. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Pushes it down to finish the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big step.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Now here's Mills. Aldridge. Here's West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets. San Antonio also making some changes. Cole Aldridge, he's checked in for West. Diaw comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Anderson in for Patty Mills. Bryant has the open look. Here's Aldridge. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And here's Bryant for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And again, it will drop another make there from Logan. Freak's got 17 points here in the second half. The 3 from Bryant. That is good. Rockets leading by 11. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And both free throws good from Freak.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Gary Neal's checked in for Houston. Hill dishes to Monteunus. Broke loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Mills, he's checked in for Anderson. And so here is Houston. It's a 13-point game, and that one's good. Freak.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Aldridge kicks to Bryant. They set the pick off the screen. Diaw can't hit. Rockets leading by 15. And here's Neal outside. And another three for Houston.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And stolen by Freak. Fast break. Here we go. Harden with the stop.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
That's good. Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Mills passes to Aldridge. And just miss after miss right now.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Mills dishes to Aldridge. Diaw with a wide open look. They get it back. Houston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harden with it. Picked up by Kobe. Harden kicks to Hill. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Boris Diaw.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Hill. He's got 10 points and 2 blocks. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Gary Neal. The Spurs also changing it up. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Cole Aldridge. And it's Leonard in for Boris Diaw.
Boy, great screen that time by Kobe.
Aldridge has gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. Freak kicks to Harden. Audiunas has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And here's Mills from the arc. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they flash open.
Houston making 2 changes. Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Monty Eunice. Free throws good from Freak.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
It's Anderson with the drive. Can't hit from the elbow. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And it's Freak missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Anderson passes to Diaw. And a wide open look for Freak. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it out tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of it.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. They all did a fantastic job of finding their open spots on the floor. All I had to do was get the ball to them, and then it might like easy.
Congratulations. Terrific job. Humble Kevin, even with a stellar effort.
All right, Doris. Great.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
LA will always be a Laker town.
Hard to work taskmasters.
Your points of emphasis are very, very important.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we break down the Christmas Day matchups. Robbie gives you some insight on getting competitive in my team. We chat with Ernie Johnson about the 2K Studio Show, plus a chance at some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.